In this video, i-explain ko sa inyo kung ano ba ang low carb sa LCIF. Hey guys, hey blockmates, Cris Gaela here and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time in my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the notification bell para mas maging updated ka sa mga susunod ko pa mga content. Storytime muna tayo mga blockmates. So, last weekend, I actually went out. Nakipagkita ako sa mga friends ko na matagal ko na hindi nakikita. I think almost 2 years ko na silang hindi nakikita. They are just here around Metro Manila, but because of the pandemic, almost I think 1 year na tayong nakakulong. And nagkaroon ako ng chance to meet them. And actually, they were surprised kung ano yung mga changes na nangyari sa katawan ko in the last few years or in the last year na hindi nila ako nakita. So of course, I need to explain to them what is LCIF, ano yung low carb way of eating, ano yung intermittent fasting. So nagkaroon siya ng instant parang seminar, kumbaga. Nagkaroon ng explanation kung ano yun, ano yung mga bawal, ano yung mga hindi, ano yung mga pwedeng kainin, and all about the low carb way of eating. And the next day, I also met another good friend of mine na ganun din, matagal din kami hindi nakita. And same thing, they also asked me kung ano yung nangyari, kung ano yung ginawa ko, ano yung diet ko, ano yung way of eating ko. And nag-explain na naman ako. And I think that's the reason why right now, this is the right time for me to explain to you or to create a content. Actually, matagal na itong nire-request sa akin ng mga kakilala ko, mga kaibigan ko sa YouTube, mga kaibigan ko sa Facebook, na gumawa ko ng content on what is low carb way of eating. So ito na yung pagkakataon para explain sa inyo kung ano yung low carb way of eating. Just a disclaimer po, hindi po ako medical expert, hindi po ako medical practitioner, wala po akong background when it comes to diet, hindi po ako dietitian. So lahat po ng sasabihin ko dito is based on my experience, based on my friends' experience, and also based on some other people na practitioner ng low carb and intermittent fasting. First of all, what is low carb and intermittent fasting, or what we call LCIF? In this content, explain ko muna kung ano yung low carb or LC. Yung intermittent fasting, I'll try to create another video para doon, para mas separate siya. So what is low carb way of eating? Low carb way of eating is actually it's a diet. Ayaw ko siya tawagin diet for some reason kasi syempre explain ko muna, diet is actually the choices of food you eat. It could be vegetable diet, protein diet, and whatsoever kind of diet. Although dito sa Pilipinas, pag sinabi mong diet, you're always expecting something na naglo-lose ng weight. But it's kind of different. Your choices of food, that's what you call diet. I will call this more of way of eating. Kaya ako sinawag na way of eating, it's because it's actually, aside from your choices, is also the understanding your understanding on why you need to take this kind of food. Ang mga choices ng food mo dito is either yung mga low carb and you are restricted, or minimal lang yung pag-take mo ng mga high carbs. So when you're in this kind of way of eating, ina-avoid mo yung mga high carbs na tinatawag natin. Ano ba yung mga high carbs na yun? That is rice, bread, and also pasta. Diba? Ang dami nun. So when we talk about bread, when we talk about rice, we're talking about all kind of rice. Either artificial, natural, organic rice, everything. White rice man yan, red rice man yan, brown rice man yan, kahit anong kulay pa ng rice na yan, nire-restrict natin yan in the low carb way of eating. Also, when it comes to bread, lahat ng klase ng bread, bawal, maliban lang doon sa mga, especially kasi galing sila sa starch or galing sila sa flour. So that's the reason why ina-avoid siya, because high carb siya. Although meron mga workaround, may mga replacement, and I'm going to talk that on my next content. Also, pasta. Siyempre tayo mga Pinoy, mahilig tayo sa mga pasta at pansit. Lahat na yata ng parte ng Pilipinas may iba't ibang pansit. But in this kind of way of eating, pasta, pansit, pansit canton, instant noodles, lahat ng mga to ay nire-restrict natin because this kind of food are actually considered as high carbs. Meron din tayong mga prutas, ay may mga gulay at prutas na ina-avoid din natin sa low carb. Those are yung mga root crops like patatas, carrots, kamote, yung mga galing sa ilalim ng lupa, ina-avoid natin yun. At also yung mga beans, like sitaw, baggy beans, etc. Also lahat ng mga products na nanggaling sa beans like tokwa, soy sauce, and also some other beans product na nabibili natin sa market, ina-avoid din natin or nire-restrict din natin sa low carb way of eating. If we're going to talk about low carb way of eating, ano ang kakainin natin, di ba? Ang dami palang bawal. Bakit? Ba't ang daming bawal? Ba't ang daming hindi pwedeng kainin? Actually, tagal ko I'm practicing low carb way of eating more than a year na. Kung napanood mo yung aking previous content which is about my journey, how I lost weight story, malalaman mo na kung gaano kahirap itong way of eating na to. Pero once you understand how this way of eating works, hindi ka na mahihirapan actually. Akala mo lang, dati naisip ko, paano kakain ng walang rice? That is my fear before I took this way of eating, this kind of diet. And surprisingly, right now, even kumain ka sa harap ko ng rice, hindi ako natatakam. Even kumain ka ng tinapay sa harap ko, hindi ako natatakam. Even kumain ka ng pasta sa harap ko, hindi ako natatakam. Minsan, I tried na to eat rice and I feel something different in my body. Malalaman niyo yan. I'm going to talk about keto flu in my next upcoming content. So, sinabi ko na yung mga bawal kainin. So, ano ba yung mga pwedeng kainin dito sa low carb way of eating? Actually, marami. Lahat ng klase ng protein ay pwede dito. Pwede isda, pwede ang karne, baboy, manok, baka, kambing, lamb, pwede ang isda, kahit anong klase ng isda. Of course, seafoods. Pwede ang mga seafoods. And this is unlimited. You don't need to you don't need to limit yourself. Main misconception about low carb way of eating na pag nasa diet ka, you only need to eat few grams. Well, actually, for me, based on my experience, I don't need to. Ang mantra ko lang dyan, eat until you're full. Kasi hanggat kinakain ng katawan mo na kumain ka ng kumain hanggang mabusog ka. And that's the time na busog ka, tumigil ka. Next time, mararamdaman mo na unti-unti, you will feel na paunti na ng paunti yung kinakain mo. Kasi konti pa lang kinakain mo, busog na busog ka na. Narinig mo na yung mga pagkain na pwede, isipin mo, ay, parang keto. Yes, it's actually just like a keto. But the difference is, ang keto kasi, bawal ka talaga kumain ng high carbs at all. No high carbs at all. Here, in low carb way of eating, kaya ako siya tinatawag na way of eating because you can still eat high carbs, and I'm going to discuss that on my next content. Ang main na pagkakaiba lang kasi ng keto at ng low carb, keto is when we talk about macro, ito yung hatian ng pagkain sa plate mo. Mas marami ang percentage ng fats compare sa protein. Unlike sa low carb, mas marami ang protein compare sa fats. That's one of the differences between keto and low carb. Also, ang ginagamit rin naman kasi for low carb para mag-burn ka is also the ketosis phase, which is doon napapasok yung intermittent fasting, which I will discuss on my next content. So, if you have some other question about low carb, just comment down below. I would gladly answer this question. Comment lang kayo kung anong gusto nyong marinig about this low carb way of eating. And also, if meron akong sabi na feeling nyo questionable, just go ahead and comment down below. Gusto ko ng healthy discussion. So, go ahead and comment that. Right now, I'm doing outside shoot. Medyo maingay, marinig yung mga ibon and all the noises. And I love to hear that kesa nasa room ako kasi medyo parang nag-e-echo lang. Alam mo na, pandemic right now, we are in a quarantine phase. So, mas maganda lumabas ka. Although wala akong kasama dito, nasa rooftop lang ako. Wala akong ibang kasama. May mga umakakit or nahihiya sila pag nakita nila nagbe-vlog ako, bumababa sila. So, again, vlogmates, if you like this video, please share it to your friends, to your family, para naman ma-spread natin ang low carb way of eating. Also, bigyan mo ito ng thumbs up. And also, if bago pala sa channel ko, be sure to click the subscribe button and also notification bell para mas maging updated tayo sa mga susunod na content. Also, follow me on my social media account at Look Like Cris in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Again, Blockmates, this is Cris Gaela, always reminding everyone, lend your ears to stop the fear. And I'll see you on my next content.